Hello, hello, and welcome to our live stream. I am Cheyenne Kramer, and I am one of the co-founders of the We Care Partnerships Network. And we are out here live streaming today with one of our newer members of We Care Partnerships, Ms. JoEtta Colquitt. And we are so excited to have her here with us because I love what JoEtta does, and I think you guys will too. So, Miss JoEtta, tell us a little bit about you, who you are, and what led you to this interesting business that you have where you help people find places to go and improve their healing process.
Well, thank you, Cheyenne, and thank you for having me here today. Um, I am a former global corporate banker. I had retired back in May of 2021 after over 30 years in corporate banking. In December of 2020, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I had a interesting experience with my breast cancer, but I had my surgery on February 3rd, and then my brother, who I was very close to, he went into hospice on February 10th. This was February 3rd, 2021, and he went in hospice on February 10th, 2021, and then he passed away on the 20th of February 2021. He was in Michigan. I was here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I didn't get to go and visit him because I was recovering from breast cancer. We basically had to say goodbye to each other by phone or by FaceTime. And then I had a very challenging time with my cancer recovery because initially I was supposed to go from having my surgery directly into having radiation because they had not found the cancer to be in my lymph nodes. But suddenly the hospital wanted to change my whole treatment on me and have me go into chemotherapy. I didn't feel that that was right because I couldn't understand, why do you want to change my treatment on me all of a sudden? And you tell me that because of this test that you give me, that you asked me for permission to take the test, and now suddenly you want, you're asking me, well, why are you asking me about this test? And I wasn't thinking very clearly at the time. You're telling me that this test will determine whether or not I have a probability of reoccurrence of cancer. And I'm thinking yes, because my brother's dying of cancer. So I'm not thinking very clearly at all. And so I said, yes, okay, I'll let you give me this test. But in the process of taking the test, they're telling me that because of the test results, I have to take chemotherapy, but you're not explaining to me what the test. You're telling me that the next doctor, the oncology, the hormonal oncologist, is going to explain the test. The hormonal oncologist did not explain the test. She just basically comes in and assumes I'm going to take the chemotherapy. And I asked, what's the highest result you can get? I receive a score of 30. The highest result you can get is 100. I'm still confused. Well, if the 100 is the highest and 30 is what I got, why do I have to have chemotherapy? And nothing was ever explained to me. And then the nurse was very rude to me, because the nurse calls me the next day and I said, can you explain to me why I'm getting chemotherapy? So the nurse, tells me because I have this, score. And I'm saying, but, I only have a 30. And they seem to be getting very irritated with me because I'm asking all of these questions. And I say to her, I says, well, why would you take a relatively healthy body and want to give it chemotherapy, at this time when my immune system is very low, and expose me to a deteriorating quality of health? um, and and caused me to have ailments that I could never have, and I haven't had. And I kept questioning and questioning, and they were getting, needless to say, they didn't like my questions. And the nurse told me, look, I've been giving chemotherapy for 30 years, and it's true, it's no walk in the park, but you get over it. And I was just quite shocked. And I said, thank you very much. So I went to Duke Cancer Center to get another opinion. I found out that, my test results were very different from Levine's. They had not, they had basically taken me and put me in a sample size that was not according to my age, height, weight. And my test results with Levine were very skewed versus Duke. They were more accurate. And as the doctor said at Duke, it's all about statistics. Um, Duke did not charge me for the test results because the test results were, in my insurance. Levine, the doctor, I guess because it was during, COVID, a lot of doctors weren't getting services. So I guess they wanted to charge me and get it out of pocket. So needless to say, it was a lot. And it was very much a lot. I had to take charge of my health. I had to change doctors. I had to write letters to the chief medical officer. And it was just an awful lot, and I ended up getting an apology from the chief medical officer, the chief nursing officer, and they told me that they had policies and procedures because in my letter, I told them that I was concerned about their risk management processes and procedures as it pertained to, patient health care and standards. And, the chief medical officer said they had policies and procedures, but they were not followed with me.
Right.
So, all of that made me conclude I didn't want to stay in corporate America anymore. I had always thought when I lived overseas in my, corporate career and banking career, I had always said, if I retired, I wanted to be a travel curator. And I knew there were a lot of travel agents out there, but I wanted to specialize. So at Waldron Travel, we have two unique specialty areas, and it's sports tourism, but my passion seems to be more the integrative health and wellness area. So essentially, we're sort of like a bespoke travel company that provides integrative health and wellness travel packages to individuals according to their, specific needs and interest. And that's how I got into this area, to make a long story short.
Wow. Wow. And you've actually had the opportunity, if I understand correctly, to go to some of these healing spa places. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. I don't actually I do not advertise or promote a company or a travel place or healing place unless I visit there.
Ah, okay. Okay. So what kind of healing environments have you experienced, and why would you encourage other people to check these out?
Well, we look at different types of packages that are really, we provide integrated packages and we provide them basically according to customized personal group holistic packages and wellness packages, spa getaways for individuals and groups, wellness packages. But we look at packages that essentially draw on Eastern and Western medicines. We
Mm.
work with expert practitioners to curate a wellness package, for health and longevity,
Mhm.
through personalized prevention
Mhm.
and solutions. It's no longer where people can just go to medical spas, but now we look at weaving diagnostics and medical grade treatments into therapy, for if people want to go somewhere where they can get cognitive health scans by day, as well as, dine on stellar cuisine and catch a show at night or a fabulous jazz show. So we integrate that now into everything for that
Wow.
patient to have in their package.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is provide packages to global destinations at facilities that are able to elevate, traditional spa experiences through different unique technologies, access to, and provide our clients with access to wellness experts, medical doctors, and depending upon the client's desires, we offer a range of programs at a variety of global destinations. So whatever they want, and depending upon whatever they want, we provide them a variety of wellness programs and emotional, intellectual, physical, social, environmental, financial, spiritual, all of those things that are combined to make up the well-being of the patient or the client,
Mm,
because that's essentially what wellness consists of, those areas. Because the
absolutely.
pandemic changed all of those aspects of wellness. So we look at all of that. So, our facilities and the facilities that we work with, they'll provide people with wellness coaches. They'll provide them with, areas of nutrition, brain. If I've had clients come to me and say, I want to go somewhere to get plastic surgery. Okay, I'll find you a place that looks for you with plastic surgery. I want
Wow.
to go somewhere where I can get anti-aging therapeutic treatments. Okay, we'll provide you someplace for that. I want to go someplace where I can lose 10 pounds in, 2 weeks. Okay, I'll help you find that. I want to go somewhere where I can have healing waters, because I've got, significant arthritis. So,
Mm,
it depends upon what they want. I want to just have a wellness vacation. I've had companies reach out to me that says, I want to have a program put together for work-life balance for our employees, specifically because, we have more employees wanting work-life balance programs now.
hmm.
So, that's the kind of programs and that we look at. So we work with facilities that have offered a variety of those types of programs.
That's awesome. So basically, whatever somebody's looking for, you're the gal they need to contact because you'll figure out how to put these things together to make it very customized for what they want.
Well, yeah, we like to say that what distinguishes us as wellness curators is that we don't sell packages off the shelf. Everything we do is tailor made to the client. We
Hmm.
begin by getting to know the traveler. We find out what they need, what they want and desire, what they love, what they hate, and then we design a wellness experience with them, talking through every last detail until we plan their perfect journey. That's what we hope, distinguishes us and our programs.
Awesome. I love it. You make me want to jump on a plane and head somewhere here, but I think I'll stay on the mountain for a little bit myself. But tell our viewers a little bit. What are some of the key packages that you've got put together right now, where these are great places because you've already been there and you can highly recommend them to people?
Well, one program that we have is La Catalinas, which is in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. They have a wonderful place. This is a town, actually a new town in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. It was designed and developed by a gentleman, actually from Georgia, who went down there and worked with the government of Georgia. He had traveled all over the world looking at different places that believe in sustainable living. And so he developed this town. There are no cars that are allowed there. Everything it's built on a Mediterranean style lifestyle. It has beautiful villas to live there and to stay there. It has a variety of different restaurants, and it has what you call the Center of Joy, which is their
Mm.
holistic wellness retreat. And at the Center of Joy, you have a Dr. Ruth Lopez who provides, can give you a personal patient assessment. You have a variety of different uh, you can take classes, Pilates, yoga, all kinds of holistic and natural services they can provide you with. Um, there's infinite. I can't even name all of them. All of them, and they have the Wake Spa there. And if you come through, that you can do a group trip there, individual trip. The villas are magnificent. Okay, I stayed there 10 days myself last year, and if you come through Waldron Travel, you can get a special price to stay there that you cannot get if you go on your own. And La Catalinas has actually been written up in the Wall Street Journal. What is it? Travel and Leisure, Vogue magazine, and it's just one of a kind on its own. So, like I said, we stayed there for 10 days. We actually stayed there for over that entire 10 days with concierge services. They have an organic grocery store on the resort. Everything you could imagine is there. And it was only $2,000 for 10 days. Rarely can you get a luxury place like that for 10 days. The
Wow.
other place is the mountains are called, it's the Art of Living Retreat in Boone, North Carolina. That's another one that we specialize in. We have several packages there that we're working on, and we do have special prices and features there, but you can get a detox program there. You can get a mother and daughter retreat there. You can get a couples weekend there. So those are, you know, several of the packages that we're specifically working on. And if you want to know how to, and you know, reach out and make a plan to come to us or any other type of curated package, we invite you to certainly reach out to us at Waldron Travel and come to me. And I'd personally love to take care of you.
Oh, that is amazing. Is that waldentravel.com?
It's HTTPS at
Mm-hmm.
Waldron, WALDRON travel.com.
Very good. Very good. So people can definitely reach out to you that way. And I bet you've got some other packages on the website that people can take a look at as well.
Right. Our sports travel packages, as well as our health and wellness packages.
Got it. Got it. What's the hot sports deal right now?
Well, this week we were having the Masters program, but if anyone would like to or is planning to go to the 2024 Olympics, there's packages for that. There's
Wow.
also any Formula One. You have the Kentucky Derby that's coming up in May.
Mm-hmm.
You have what is it? The Formula One sports races coming up in Las Vegas, as well as in Miami that are coming up. You have the Women's World Cup that's coming up in Australia and New Zealand this summer in July. So those are definitely wonderful sports packages if you'd like, you know, to have one curated for you. And we at Waldron Travel would be happy to work with you.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule today, JoEtta. I'm delighted to host you here, and hopefully we'll find some folks out here who are ready to go and work on themselves. That whole body, mind, spirit wellness is so important in this day and age. And you know, you just never know what other unexpected events are going to come along and kind of disrupt your harmony. Isn't that right?
That's true.
All right. Well, JoEtta's the gal to see, and waldentravel.com is the place to go. And we thank you all for watching and listening today, and we'll see you again real soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.